In this video, what we're going to show you how to do is export information that's a little bit less standard. In other words, not necessarily just creating a mail merge or a walk list or a phone list and exporting that to Excel, but instead exporting some information that we may want to get that doesn't kind of conform to these types of lists. So what we're going to use it as an example is the absentee voters list. A lot of us are sending information up to GOP to send the absentee voters lists to them so that GOP can send out those absentee mailers. And so here's how we're going to do it. The first thing that we're going to do is, like most of our videos, we're going to start with a find. So I'm going to click on the find button. And in this instance, because we're looking for absentee voters, we're going to click on the volunteers tab. And over here in the lower right hand corner is the absentee voter field. So this is where you should have tagged all of your absentee voters with the fact that we want them to get a ballot. So we're going to do that search, and we're looking for those who have a yes. Absentee voter equals yes. And we're going to click perform find. We're going to see that we have 118 people here that we need to get to GOP to make sure that they have that information. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on file, and we are going to export records. Now in this particular instance, what we're going to do is it's going to ask us where to save them, and if you've watched some of my videos, you know that we're saving them to Dropbox in a folder called class files. Again, what we're going to do is we're going to give this a name, and I'm going to call this absentee voters. Absentee voters. And I'll call it Worcester 6 because that's me. And the file type, we are going to call this guy an Excel worksheet. And we can even automatically open the file if we want. So we're going to click Save. It's going to ask us what we want to name the worksheet. We don't have to worry about this, but it's going to say use field names as column names in first row. That's fine. Click OK. And now we're going to get a whole host of things that we can give to these folks. Now I've kind of done this before, so yours is going to start like this. There will be no fields in the export order, but all it's asking you to do is export some information. And there's a whole lot of information here, so we're going to be mainly concerned with just a few things. Of course, the most important thing is we need to export the voter ID. So I'm going to scroll down to the voter ID and click Move. And then if we want, we can export the name of this person. So we can scroll down to, here we are, name first and last. So we'll say name first, name last. We could go to, let's see, how about city? City 1. We already know the states in Massachusetts, so we don't have to worry about that. And this might be all the information that GOP is looking for. Really, they want the voter ID number because it's what they're going to use to match that. So this should be fine. Voter ID, first name, last name, and the city that they're in. They'll have the mailing address of all these folks as well. So we're going to click Export. It goes and exports those 118 names. It opens up Microsoft Excel. And as it's opening up here, it gives us the information we're looking for. The voter ID, the first name, the last name, and the city. Now we can just simply, this file has already been saved. In fact, if I were to look in my Dropbox folder, we will see that the file is there, right there. Yep, absentee voters, Worcester 6. And I can just send this up to GOP and they can import it into their system. And it's as simple as that. So let's get those absentee ballots going, and hopefully we can pull some of those folks out who might not normally come out. Good luck.